Hello and welcome to Excalibur. This would be the most interesting video you would have ever watched related to macros because in this video I will teach you how you can auto run the macros. So what we do with macros originally is that we activate them on certain worksheet or workbook events or on button clicks, or we define a particular thing by which the macro should run, right? But what if we could run the macros automatically based on time? And that's what we'll learn in this video. So let's get started. Okay, so this is an Excel file, and here I'll write a code by which you will be able to auto run the macros. So let's go to the developer tab, go to the Visual Basic window, and here insert a new module. Okay, so I'll write a subroutine. Let's say we name it macro run. Okay, and here I'll use this command which is called application.onTime. So application dot on time. So you see it gets popped up here. Okay, and we use the parameter now, which means that it is the present time. Okay, so we read the present time here, then we add a time value to it. For example, I want to run the macro, let's say 15 seconds or 30 seconds later, so we could give it a time value from the present time. Okay, so the format to write that is hours, so 00 hours, 00 minutes, and then 15 seconds. Okay, and once this is executed, we have to run another subroutine. Let's say we name that as a task. Okay, so this is a subroutine I want to run after 15 seconds from now. Okay, so now I will write the second subroutine, which is the task subroutine. Okay, that's what we are calling here. So write sub task. Okay, and here just to check, we can give a message box. So msgbox, and then we say that the code is executed, and that's it. Okay, so just to see again and explain again what is happening, we are reading the current time from the system time. Then after 15 seconds of the current time, this subroutine task will be executed, and then we get a message box that the code has been executed. So what you actually have to do it, you have to run this macro once. So you hit the run button from here, and then you don't have to do anything. This task will be executed based on the time which is mentioned here, right? This could be even after half an hour, or even after 1 hour, or whatever number you specify here. So let's do a short check if this is working. The reason I've kept it 15 seconds so that we could see this implementation working fine. Okay, okay, so we hit this button which is run. Okay, and we go back to the Excel file. We can wait for a certain moment, and we'll see that the message box will appear in the next 15 seconds. Okay, and we see that this message box has now appeared which says code executed. Okay, so basically that's the way how you can time the macros. Now let's learn one more interesting thing here. What we could also do is we could specify a particular time. So let me just comment out this line and write another code. So I'll pick up this one and use application.onTime, and in this case I will specify a particular time, right? So for example 15:35:00, something like that, right? And then we could just say that it should execute the same subroutine. So by this way, you can also specify a particular time on which this subroutine task will be called. Okay, if you do not want to, read the current time and then give a time value, you could also give a specific time. So each day when you start your system, maybe on the system start, you can activate this workbook and run this first macro, and then it will automatically run whatever task is there at this particular time. So that can also be another solution. Also, what you could do is if you want this function to repeat again and again, then you could write a small line here which says, let's say, macro run. So basically what we are doing is we are calling this macro run again. So when this task is executed, this message box will appear and it will call the macro run again. So it will in turn activate this macro again. And based on the time or the conditions mentioned, this task will be executed. So you can create a loop also if it is required, but be very careful while you are doing such kind of a loop. Okay, so I hope it is understood how this works and it will be helpful in certain procedures that you do each day. Please like the video, share it with your friends, and hit the subscribe button on the channel. Thank you very much.